Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how you can make your own anti-aging face serum. It's actually really easy to make. I am going to show you a few variations, how you can customize it for your skin, what goes into it, and that is actually a very simple process. If you haven't met me, my name is Anya and I'm here at our Gabled home where I love sharing our simple heritage homemaking and homesteading journey with lots of DIY recipes just like this one. And if you're new and you haven't subscribed, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button and give me a like if you enjoy this video. A DIY anti-aging serum is basically made from two components. One is a carrier oil and the other one is essential oils. You almost never want to apply essential oils directly to your skin. You always want to dilute them. And that's why we need the carrier oil. Now, some carrier oils actually have a lot of anti-aging properties inherently in them already. So you're getting basically a double whammy. And so here are some of my favorite carrier oils. My absolute favorite one is a rosehip seed oil. It is fairly luxurious as it is in the rose family, and it's often considered a dry oil because it soaks into the skin fairly easily. It's perfect for mature or dry skin, and you could even use this on its own as an anti-aging oil. Next we have jojoba oil. That is a less expensive oil and it's also a lighter oil, but it does have a lot of essential fatty acids. It does have a lot of vitamins, antioxidants, and does have anti-inflammatory properties. It's technically not an oil, but a wax ester, which is very similar to your own skin's sebum. So that is why it's absorbed so readily and mimics the skin's own oils. Then there is argan oil, which is from North Africa. And it is another one that's perfect for mature and dry skin. And some research suggests that it reduces inflammation and oxidative stress. It's actually perfect for all skin types, especially those who are prone to outbreaks. You could use a sweet almond oil or avocado oil, or you could even use a fractioned coconut oil. And if you're wondering why it's called fractioned coconut oil, that is because it only contains a fraction of the whole coconut oil, so it remains stable and liquid at any temperature. If you're wondering about the ingredients and the oil and the essential oils that I'm mentioning here in this video, I'm leaving links below this video where you can find all the ingredients if you're looking for them. So we'll first use rosehip oil, and I'm using an empty sterilized. I always like to reuse my glass bottles with a dropper. So I am adding about 15 ml of my rosehip seed oil. So now we're looking at the essential oils that will enhance the properties of your anti-aging face serum. And my absolute favorite one is lavender. It smells really good and it has a really good note, but more importantly, it reduces the appearance of scars and wrinkles. And it can even help the skin during sun exposure. And the next one is frankincense. It's a very luxurious oil and it has an ability to rejuvenate mature skin. The next one is geranium essential oil that has skin balancing properties that can improve the overall complexion of your skin. And then I'm adding just a little bit of rosemary essential oil that also balances and tones your skin and prevents the development of wrinkles and helps maintain the elasticity of your skin. And lastly, we'll add vitamin E essential oil. It's actually a bit of a preservative. You can even use it straight up on your face as it helps fighting free radicals and improves the overall appearance of your skin. So first we'll add 4 drops of lavender essential oil. And you can also use a little funnel. This one actually fits right in here, but since I will only be dropping the oils in here, I can count it. Then we'll use 2 drops of the frankincense essential oil. We'll use 1 drop of rosemary essential oil, and 1 drop of geranium essential oil. And I like to add about 6 drops of the vitamin E oil. For this one, I will use my dropper because this is a pour bottle. And then I'll put the dropper on. Shake it very well. And it's ready to use. You can put it on your hand, dab it on there. It has a very subtle, nice scent, and it already feels so good on my hand here. So let me just give you a few quick tips how to use this. First of all, you want to use it consistently twice a day, in the morning and in the evening after cleansing and toning your face. And usually it's best to use it over a length of time and not just, every so often, because then you'll really get most of the benefits from it. Also, a quick little tip here. I like to cleanse my face with my DIY body wash. I have a card up here. And then I like to tone it with a really good toner, and I like to add just 1 or 2 drops of this anti-aging serum to my still sort of moist face from the toner, because then it absorbs really well into the skin and also retains some of the moisture from your toner into your skin. And you might wonder why you would even make your own anti-aging serum. Well, it's actually very effective. It works. It doesn't cost a whole lot. It's very inexpensive, and it's actually just as good, if not better, than store-bought commercial products, because oftentimes they contain sketchy ingredients, and unfortunately anybody can make any skincare product. There's no regulation, so anybody can put anything in there. They don't necessarily have to declare, or let me put it this way, there's nobody certifying that whatever says on the package is actually in the product. So that's why you want to make your own, and a lot of the money that you're paying for a commercial product actually is for expensive advertising, packaging, and middlemen. If you're wondering what my favorite essential oils company is, I have a video here in which I explain that. And if you're looking for more homemade DIY skincare products, I have an entire playlist here that you can watch. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.